What is up, guys? Scarecrow here. Today, this is just a quick little short video. Yeah, I put it up with my stream stuff. It's alright. It'll be fine. This is just a quick little tutorial of a soul farming spot that I don't know if everyone knows about entirely. So, I wanted to give you guys a little short run of that. So, right here, if you look, we are at the Pontiff Sulyvahn bonfire in Irithyll. So once you come in here and beat him, you will come over here. This doorway will open, and initially you will go through here, and you'll pop out here, and there'll be a couple of twinkling lizards out here, and I think there might be an enemy or something that despawns after you kill him. I could be wrong, but what you'll eventually do there is you'll grab all that. You'll come up here. You will come up here. And when you top this up here, I can't remember. Oh, we got a little stutter. We come up here, you're going to see this big open area. You're going to see all these dead giants laying here. Now, two of those giants are actually not dead. And you'll figure out which ones they are whenever you stumble across them. Or you can just keep watching this video and you'll see which ones they are. Now, there also will be a bunch of archdeacons across the top of that wall up there that will be slinging fireballs at you. You want to try to avoid them. So, as much as you can, when you run down these stairs, you're going to stay to your right. Over here, you can go under this bridge, and there's a doorway on the other side that you can kind of go up a set of stairs if you want to bypass some of this, because there's a shortcut that I'll show you as well. But also beware, there are about 5 witches hiding under that bridge. There is a ring under there in which you can pick up. You can kill the witches, and you can get, it is this here, the Dark Stone Plate ring. So it can increase your dark damage absorption. So it'll help you there. But if you come down through here, what you will do is you will completely avoid a lot of these guys. And you'll run... You can run this way, because all these guys are dead. But once you get up here, there's nothing really here that I know of. But there will be 2 enemies that will spawn here. They're more like humans, really. I don't know, I'm not really sure what the hell they are, to be honest. But they will fight you. One of them kind of looks like a Temu Jon Snow, something like that. You'll fight them, and you can go up here. I would advise going under the bridge if you want, but you can also come up this way once you've killed all this. And there's forward progression goes through this doorway to our right. There's some things up there you can grab. There's also a secret area up there that if you go back and look at some of my other streams, you'll see where we access that, because one of the best rings in the game is down there. But this wall right here will be covered in these deacons, and they're not that hard to kill. But I will show you. You can kind of hear the witches underneath me. So if you were to come across, here and go under this, you pop out on this side. You see, this passes through. There's the doorways. You can pass through right here. Those witches are all back there, by the way. Like I said, that ring, if you're looking for dark magic absorption, that ring is good. It's back in that corner. Like I said, you got two witches standing there. There's one that's going to be sitting in the corner, and there's a caster witch in the left back there because it has like a little nook. You take those out, pick up the ring. There's nothing else down here. But you come out right here. You can come up the stairway right here. If you choose to come this way first, just know that the deacons are going to start shooting fireballs at you immediately. There's also an item that's over here. When you first come through this area, it's sitting somewhere in this general area right here. I can't remember where. I think it's on the ledge. But it will be there. But you can come up here. You can come up here this way. And this is a area above Pontiff Sulyvahn. Let me pull the lever. Because initially this elevator will be up here, like so. It'll be sitting above it, because there's the bonfire we just started at. And you can ride this down, and then you have that shortcut. Now, this area up here, this is full of a bunch of different little items. I think there's one back here. If you cross this bridge area thing here, this little stairwell, this back corner back here, this back corner over here will have a mimic, just so you know. And otherwise, you can kind of run around and pick up a few items up here. It's not a whole lot of stuff, but it's here. But once you have this open, you'll ride this down, and then you'll have access to this all the time. And I'm going to show you our little soul farm that we do here. So once you get back, you come back here, reset, come back to your elevator, and of course you do this with whatever build suits you the most. Whatever sword you like to use the most, whichever one hits the hardest. Be sure that your stamina, you know, is up somewhat decent, just for the giants down here. So you come out here. This is probably going to stutter. My computer runs this game faster than. Yep. Okay. But you can see that all these archdeacons are out here, and they're going to start lobbing their little fireballs at us. You can pretty much avoid them. Ah, I thought I was going to avoid that fat bastard. I guess not. As you can see, these guys, they're not super hard. They're more of an obnoxious enemy. Why can't I lock onto him? They're not like ridiculous. That was my fault. I messed up my own stuff. These guys down here will shoot at you. I advise just kind of, you can take these guys out in your own pace. You can see they're throwing fireballs. I always kind of come down here, avoid the ones standing right against the wall. Ow. Go ahead and take these guys out here. A lot of times I get these guys like in a little two-piece. If you can get them together, you can kill them both with a big enough sword. And occasionally they'll drop their robes, they'll drop stuff. There's also something they'll drop called human dregs, which has to do with a covenant that you can join. It's part of a secret area here. Once again, it's in another one of my videos prior. Then you got these guys here. Overall, there's 9 of these guys standing up here overall. So you'll have the 3 there. You'll have 3 against here and 3 out there. If you are equipping the covetous silver serpent ring, which fallen foes yield more souls, which I'm pretty sure there's one of my prior videos too has it where you can find out where that ring's at. I don't remember right off the top of my head now. If not, you can always Google it. It's pretty early on that you can pick that ring up. You have 9 of those guys right here, which yields you a little over 5,000 some odd souls when you have all 9 of them. You come down here, and like I said, you have these giants. If you notice, there's a couple more than there was a second ago before we rested. You can hear them snoring and stuff. My advice to you is take these guys one at a time. You do not want to aggro both of them at once, by any means. Once again, whatever build works for you, your hardest hitting one, or whatever is easy for you to dodge in case you can't get these guys down fast enough. So you'll see, this is one of them. I always come up and lead with one light heavy and put some whack into it. I'm going to back up because I'm going to run out of stamina otherwise. He might hit me. Yeah, he hit me a little bit. Alright, so when they start doing that, you do not want to be in front of it because they will hurt you. But you can walk up once they fall their head down. They lower down, you can get a critical on them. Now, these guys drop, you can see it dropped 4,180 souls from that one giant, and they will also always drop a Titanite shard or a large Titanite shard every time, and a stalked dung pie sometimes otherwise. But they always drop Titanite shards, either the base ones or the large ones, every single time. It kind of varies. Same thing here, you're going to walk up here. I'm going to do a full heavy. Then a light. Sometimes it'll stagger him out. And there, he's dead. You just have to watch their stomps. They can hurt you pretty quick if you're not prepared for it. And right there, Titanite Shard, Stalk, Dung Pie. As you can see, we now have 97,000 souls. So this farm is not something that I've ever seen anyone talk about, but with the ring on and the little bit of patience, because you have to do a little running to get here to do all this, but it yields between 14 and 15,000 souls per run. It's not terrible. The giants are the biggest part of it because they drop 4,180 a piece. But you add them and the 9 deacons on the way down through. I mean, I've sat here before and racked up a couple 100,000 souls, pretty quickly. It's not that hard. And it's just a matter of, coming back down over here, resting, and running back up and doing it all over again. Like I said, there's a couple other ones you can do. You can use the Distant Manor location and go kill the little sewer creature things or whatever. I've heard them called different things. It's not a bad one. Those are easy to kill. You can do that pretty low leveled as well. Like when you first come into Irithyll Manor and you get down there to that bonfire, they're underneath the sewer. There's like 8 of them in there, I think, or something. With the ring, they yield about 825 souls a piece. It's a simple, easy one. So you can get about 6,000 to 7,000 souls per run off of that. But this one here, like I said, will yield you around 14 to 14,500 souls per run. So I don't know many mid-game farms that do that. So this is actually not a bad one. So I didn't know if anybody knew about it. I wanted to share it. It's been a big help for me when I need to go pick up some souls pretty quick. And it yields me quite a bit of them. So I hope that helps you guys. We are going to have a full-blown stream of Battlefield 6's campaign here later tonight. And also, once we finish that, we're going to tackle Dark Souls 3. And we're probably going to stay on Dark Souls 3 until we beat the game. So otherwise, I appreciate it so much, guys. Thank you very much. Check out the top right corner. You'll see that Dubby is a partner with me. I have that discount code, Scarecrow10. You go on to Dubby Energy Products, check out their stuff. You buy something from them, use that code at checkout, save yourself 10% off. I do appreciate it so much, guys. Thank you very much. I will see you guys here in a little while. Stay scary. Thanks for watching.